You remember the feeling, not the speed, not the noise, the feeling. The moment when the front wheel lifted, and for a few seconds you were not a father, not an employee, not someone with a bad knee and a list of things that needed fixing. You were just a rider. Then, somewhere between 35 and 55, you stopped. Here's what nobody told you then. The thing that made you stop was not riding. It was gas, the vibration hammering your wrists. The clutch work that turned your forearms to concrete, the kickstart that betrayed you on cold mornings, the rebuilds every 100 hours that cost as much as a vacation. Electric dirt bikes do not do any of that. Twist and go, no clutch, no kickstart, no noise, no rebuild schedule. 5 electric dirt bikes are bringing riders back who quit for exactly the reasons you did. Riders who sold their last gas bike in 2015 and told their families they were done. They are not done, and after this video, neither are you. Number 5, Talaria Sting MX5 Pro, the maintenance widow. There was a Sunday morning in 2014 when a 53-year-old rider walked into his garage, looked at his Honda, and did the math. Air filter, oil change, top-end rebuild, carburetor jets after last weekend's wet ride. He closed the garage door and went back inside. He did not quit riding that morning. He quit wrenching. And in the gas world, those two things are exactly the same. The Talaria Sting MX5 Pro is the machine that separates them. 72 volts. 40 amp hours of Samsung 50S cells, 13 kilowatts of peak power, 59 to 60 miles per hour unlocked. Full-size 19-inch wheels front and rear, the same diameter he remembers from every KX and CR he ever owned. 3 riding modes, including Hyper, which unlocks everything the motor has. The drivetrain is the detail that matters most. A sealed internal gearbox that does not stretch, does not snap during jumps, and asks for almost nothing in return. Grit Shift called it a really nice ride feel with great stopping power. Amped Bikes found the hill climb power impressive, with a smooth throttle that made for a genuinely comfortable ride. Here is what he discovers the first time he finishes a session. He parks the bike and realizes he is not thinking about what needs to be done before next weekend. There is nothing to do. He can ride Wednesday and Saturday now, because the machine that used to consume his free time no longer does. At roughly $4,500, the MX5 Pro gives back Wednesdays. And for a man who quit because the machine ate his time faster than it filled it, getting Wednesdays back is not a feature. It is the entire reason to come home. Number 4, Sur-Ron Ultra Bee HP 2026. He was never the fastest guy on the trail. He was the smoothest, the one who picked lines nobody else saw, came through technical sections clean while everyone else was fighting, and made it look like the trail was working with him instead of against him. 12 years on Hondas and Yamahas. He stopped when 2 bad falls in one season sent him to a doctor who used the words cumulative joint stress in a tone that meant he should start listening. He has not been back since. What he has not lost is the eye. He still reads terrain everywhere he goes. Parking lots, hiking paths, the gravel road behind his house. The trail never leaves a rider who spent 12 years talking to it. The Sur-Ron Ultra Bee HP 2026 starts that conversation again. 24.5 kilowatts in a 195-pound chassis. 5 adjustable power modes that let him start at 40% and unlock more only when his body says it is ready. Traction control, wheelie control, auto hold. Features that do not make the bike slower. They make the rider braver, because the single biggest barrier between a retired rider and a comeback is not fitness. It is the quiet fear of what happens if he cannot control it anymore. The Ultra Bee HP removes that fear one ride at a time. At $6,499, it is the bike that does not ask him to prove anything on the first day. It waits, and for a rider who spent 12 years reading trails, patience is something he already understands. Number 3. Arctic Leopard XE Pro S, the long rider. What if the thing that ended your riding life was never the bike? What if it was the clock? Think about the last long ride before you stopped. When did you turn around? Probably earlier than the trail demanded, earlier than you wanted. Not because the bike ran out. Gas bikes rarely run out mid-ride, but because your body had a limit and the trail did not. And at some point between mile 40 and mile 50, the math stopped working in your favor. You were managing your body's endurance more than you were riding. And the day managing became the whole point of being out there. The trail stopped giving you what you came for. The Arctic Leopard XE Pro S solves the problem he actually has. 20 kilowatts of peak output through a direct drive motor with no belt and no chain, 600 Newton meters of torque at the rear wheel, and a 72-volt, 55 amp-hour battery delivering just under 4,000 watt-hours, the largest pack in the lightweight class. Charged Cycle Works ran a head-to-head range test where the E-Ride Pro, the Ventus One Plus, and multiple other competitors all died one after another while the Arctic Leopard kept riding. The test was not close. At roughly 50 miles of realistic range at moderate pace, the XE Pro S gives the 61-year-old enduro rider something no gas bike ever could, a machine whose range matches his body, not the other way around. He stops when he wants to stop. He turns around when the trail says it is time. He is not managing fuel. He is managing joy. The direct drive motor means zero drivetrain maintenance, no belt replacements, no chain adjustments. GritShift's Pro Rider test produced a single-word headline: damn. Rev Rides called it the best bang for your buck in the class. And the parent company's Dakar Rally results, first, third, and fourth in the 2026 electric motorcycle category, give it the kind of pedigree that tells an experienced rider the engineering is real. At $5,399, it is the enduro returnee's answer. Number 2, KTM Freeride E-XC, the homecoming. A rider rode KTMs for 15 years. He still has the gear in the garage. He has driven past the track twice in the last month, and both times he kept going because the physical cost of re-entry felt too high. The vibration, the clutch work, the noise at 7 in the morning that his family would hear and his neighbors would report and his chiropractor would shake his head about. What he has never considered is that the brand he trusted with his riding life has already solved every one of those problems. The KTM Freeride E-XC exists. It runs WP Exact suspension, the same family of components on KTM's factory race bikes. Full-size 21-inch front and 18-inch rear wheels. The same geometry he knows from 15 years of muscle memory. Multiple riding modes, including Eco, Normal, and Sport, plus 3 levels of regenerative braking. 19.2 kilowatts, 59 miles per hour, street legal in all 50 states, and silent, almost completely silent. What this means for the 56-year-old with the gear in the garage is specific and practical. He can ride at 6 in the morning without waking anyone. He can practice in his backyard without the neighbor's phone coming out of the pocket. He can ride every day instead of every weekend because the maintenance schedule is almost non-existent, and the physical toll of twist-and-go riding is a fraction of what clutch work and vibration demanded. KTM factory riders use the Freeride E for quiet residential training. Not because it is a toy, because it is the most practical way to get daily seat time without the noise, the maintenance, and the physical punishment that gas riding extracted from their bodies at 7 in the morning on a Tuesday. If he trusted KTM with 15 years of his riding life, KTM already built him the way back. He just did not know the door was open. Number 1, Stark Varg EX, the one that proves it was never over. Every bike on this list removes something that made you stop. The Talaria removed the maintenance. The Sur-Ron removed the fear. The Arctic Leopard removed the range limit. The KTM removed the noise. The Stark Varg EX removes the last excuse. 80 horsepower adjustable in real time from 10 to 80. Over 1,000 Newton meters at the rear wheel. KYB fully adjustable suspension with 260 millimeters of travel. 7.2 kilowatt hours in a honeycomb magnesium battery that is a structural part of the frame. Street legal. Full lights. 18-inch rear wheel for genuine enduro tire options. And 60-plus firmware updates since launch, meaning the bike you buy today is measurably better than the one that shipped 2 years ago. No clutch, no kickstart, no vibration, no rebuild schedule. No noise ordinance violation at 6 in the morning. Eddie Carlson earned Super Enduro podiums on this machine. Jack Brunel won the British Arena Cross Championship on it. Stark Future hit EBITDA profitability in the first quarter of 2026 with 212% revenue growth. Cycle News spent 6 months with it and reported they could not find a bike easier to ride or easier to live with on tight technical trails. This is not a bike for riders who are thinking about coming back. This is the bike that makes coming back feel like the most obvious decision you have ever made. At $12,990, it is the most expensive machine on this list. It is also the most complete answer to the question this entire video has been asking. Can retired riders actually come back? The Stark Varg EX does not suggest they can. It proves it. 5 bikes, 5 riders who quit for different reasons. One thing they all found when they came back. The sport did not leave them. The technology did. The vibration is gone. The clutch work is gone. The kickstart, the noise, the rebuild every 100 hours, gone. What is left when you remove all of that is the thing you have been missing. The front wheel lifting, the world behind you disappearing, the corner coming up. You are not done with riding. You are done with everything riding used to require, and now it does not require it anymore. Which of these 5 is calling you back? Drop it in the comments. And if you want to see the KTM Freeride E-XC against the Arctic Leopard on the same trail, noise test, range test, physical effort, subscribe because that video is coming. You were never done. Electric just had to catch up to you. Ride safe, ride quiet, and welcome back.